Hello everybody. I know the title says Mix 4 Matchbox Highlight, and no, actually it will say Mix 5 Matchbox Highlight, and we'll get to that. But first, I have some customs I want to show you, and this. Yeah, this is Mix 4. I'm showing Mix 5 today. The Toyota MR2. It's one that the card art looks better than the casting. I know the casting's kind of how you going, but I want to customize it and make it a lot better. But these were this Mix 4 was released end of June, early July. It took, what is it, September? Today is, yeah, well, it's September. It took me until September to find it, early September. The heck is that noise? Oh, it's a motorcycle. At least I hope it is. Anyway, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Probably not. You're probably, this crazy person. But there's my MR2. This one is headlights up and right-hand drive, so now I need the other three. And extras for customs. And speaking of customs, I'm working on a couple things here. We got some Scion XBs. We got the first gen from Matchbox and the second gen from Maisto. I had to recreate the wing as the other one was chopped off. Yeah. So I made it out of plastic, actually. I made it out of an eBay card. Using the eBay card as my spoiler. Talk about those cheap eBay. Well, that was stupid. I'll glue it back on later. But I mean, talk about those cheap eBay performance parts that people buy for their cars. The base won't stay on, and I've done this before when I've tried to put the base on and then I popped the spoiler off. That's like the third time I've had to glue it. So I think I have to drill the base a little more. But customs that won't fall apart, as I jinx it. Here's my Nissan Titan from Hot Wheels. Lifted it. Well, actually, it's more stock now. Rear end. My God, this motorcycle's loud. Is that on my street? No, it's probably on the neighboring streets. But I lifted the suspension. Give it some details. Paint is extra shiny. I love it. And what I also love is this. This one's not done. Of course, I'm not using those wheels. But this is a Maisto Tonka, the Maisto Tonka collab thing, F-150. And I totally decked this one out, even painting 4x4 on the back there, which that was hard. But I love it. This is a F350, by the way. I know I didn't have to tell Joe that. But yeah, that's what I've been up to in my customs and all. I still have some in the works, some for friends. Okay, let's get to the new Matchbox. I know that is why you clicked on this video. And Matchbox Man sure is living up to his name. Even though I also go by Tomica Man too to some people. I didn't get the whole case, obviously. There's out of 24 cars, I only have a couple here. But I got enough of them. I think I left the fantasy vehicles, and I think I left the Jeep. I don't remember what the heck. I know there was like 3 cars I didn't get, plus a couple fantasy ones. So maybe about 6 I didn't grab. But we'll just start around. I don't know why I grabbed the Mustang. No interior. These very weird lace wheels. I don't know. I could customize it later. I just really like the casting, if I'm honest. And when there's a nice casting, I like to collect that casting. But really, with no front details, especially in white, it looks horrible. These lace wheels, yeah. And the fact that there's no interior, which is weird. It might still have an interior. But the wheels are so big you can't see through the fenders, so I guess they're trying to hide that. Which is funny, because the other 2020 release had an interior. Or 2021. But this is like a whole Brembo livery, which I think is cool. Number 19. GT, and there's your running Mustang. Matchbox up there. No tail lights. And just very simple. of course, the tri-spokes. We know the tri-spokes don't work on this one. Moving on, the Mini Cooper. This is the 2003 Mini Cooper S. Again, not another car. Oh, I like the Mustang more than this. But, you know, it's not my favorite. But I didn't have a sample of this casting, so I'm like, well, I might as well get it. I can get rid of it later if I want to. Headlights look really nice, detailed. Grill, there's your Mini Cooper logo. Nice metal flake gray. No taillights detailed. That is because of the roof, it's black. The wheels work. They're not my favorite wheel. Well, actually, no. I don't mind these wheels. It's that other wheel I don't like. That's always on the Honda. Yeah, they're not my favorite. I mean, they don't work for the Honda. The Civic. Here's your base. Oh, yeah. They're on the Honda E2. We'll get to that. Next up, we'll look at the Porsche. This is the Porsche 914, the 2017 914, or no, 1997 Porsche 914. I passed on the white one. I passed on the gray one too, the multi-pack one. This red one, this will be the only one I can keep. You know, we got marker light details. The headlights are popped up, so they don't need to be detailed. There's your what's it called? Dog dish wheels. And some decent details on the back with the turn signal, marker light. And I can't tell if the tail light is actually painted or if it just, I think it is painted. Sometimes you can feel. Yeah, it's a deco. Although it really blends in. You see 914 on the back there and the trunk latch. The roof, is the roof part of the window? It looks like it is. Yeah, it is. It's cool how they can like make it this texture and you can't see through it. I like that. That works really nice for this model. So this isn't a casting I'm like the biggest fan of, but I really like this in red. So again, like the Mini Cooper, it's the only one I have and it's really the only one I need. This Mercedes is the second one I have. This is the same one as the white one from last year. I forgot the driver's name, but they had the special artwork. This one, I actually couldn't find it in the store. And Diecast Car Guru, my friend on Instagram, was going to send me some stuff. And there's another one in there that he sent too. The rest were Mix 4 and some moving parts that I already showed. But he asked me if I needed this one. I said, oh yeah, I do. And I really like this one with the color combination. So we'll take it out and look at it. So this isn't a casting I really like to collect. I just like the color combination on this one. Honestly, it looks very nice. It's very clean too, and it looks like a 60s race car. The front end is a little silly. I don't know what this big thing is. I don't know if it's supposed to be a Mercedes logo or what. Doesn't even show on the package. There isn't like a big blob like that on the package, so I don't know what that is. The original one had that too, and it's kind of odd. But you can see they did decal the Mercedes logo on the bumper, which is nice. Nice touch. There's your side graphics. I see all sorts of sponsors on here. Speed Shop, Matchbox. Speed Tours. Yeah, the white with this light blue looks very nice. And the white roof, too. It reminds me of an FJ Land Cruiser, too. But, of course, the black Steelies. I guess you call Steelies the dog dish rims. Same decal on the other side. Yeah, I do really like this release. It's very appealing. Can I get it over here? Yeah. Another casting. This is actually a casting I like to collect because it's a really nice casting. It is the Volkswagen Golf Gti. So it just says Volkswagen GTI. Unless they started putting these back in Matchbox packaging. They disappeared for a little bit. Now they're back. But here is your Golf GTI. Very nice headlight decals. Volkswagen badge on the hood. And it is textured. It's not just a decal. Where you see the black is actually the gray. Well, the black, the metal flake black. You can see the red trim for the GTI. The GTI logo is also right there. The grills aren't detailed because there's really no point. You really won't notice. They could have done the fog lights, but I don't know if they can physically do the fog lights because they're so indented in there. The multi-spoke wheels do work for this. Tail lights look really nice. I really like the detail on the tail lights. Volkswagen logo again, GTI, Golf Life on, or GTI Life on the license plate. Very solid release, very solid casting. And this is retooled. I think it's a retool. Yeah, 2020. It's retooled. It now has a post in the back. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But like they say, they can't do it without the post. They say when people complain about the post. Here's a nice one. The BMW 2002. Somehow I've managed to get every version of this because they're all very nice releases. I'm not even like a big... Well, I guess I am a BMW guy. I like newer BMWs. Well, like, not very new with the large grills, but like early 2000s. But this 2002... in black with the chrome bumpers is probably my favorite release, and I don't have the green one out of the box yet. Look at this. We got a BMW logo on the hood. We got the headlights are detailed. The grille is detailed with the chrome. You got the small kidney grills here. Yeah, they've enlarged. Nice chrome bumper. Nice black paint. That's a nice deep black. Tan interior. Very nice details on the back there. The multicolored taillights. I like how it shifts to silver. BMW logo again, 2002. BMW 2002. On the plate, silver trim. I really like it. The wheels work very well. This is a great release of the 2002. Speaking of great releases, I do love any police car that Matchbox does. Is just off the walls. Perfect, essentially. And here is the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility, aka the Ford Explorer. Again, another perfect release. I love it. Except every time they do the decos, they do half the headlight and half the tail light. Tail light doesn't look bad. Headlight, please just stop doing half the headlight. It looks horrible. But the casting itself is very solid. I like how the push bar isn't like fully part of the front end. And you could sand it off if you wanted to, if you want to make like a stock one, which I plan to do one day. You got serve. I can't read what it says. Service, pride. I can't tell what that says. It says city has something on the side. Too grainy. Police. Emergency 911. See, from the side, I mean, the tail light doesn't look that bad, nor does the headlight, but you look at it from the front. Yeah, you can see my issue with it. Light bar is a decent size, too. Sometimes they're a little small, like the Subaru. Trailer hitch. You can hitch, like, the Speed Trapper around with it. I still can't tell what that says. City is something. City of... I can't tell what that says, man. Emergency 911. Very nice. Very nice release. I love it. And another great release. The Ford Police Interceptor. With this one with the no decals. with the no decals. Is amazing. Now, granted, yeah, police car with no decals, you know, you can't really claim it's unmarked because it's got the push bar and the light bar. So it is kind of weird to have it without the decals, unless these were gone. But I like the effort they took. Jeez, I can't zoom it in. On the actual details. So you can see the headlights are detailed very nicely. Very nice headlight detail. They even got the grille in there with a very legible Ford logo. And the taillights look awesome. Ford logo again. You know, this is probably the best release. And it's not even like that much of a police car. I think what a lot of people are going to do are just like make some water slide decals and put them on the side, like make their own police cars out of this, because you already got the good details. So that is awesome. I can't fit it over here. Oh, yes, I can. The new models. That's just, I don't think I can line all these up. Make room for the new models. I don't have the 32 Ford or whatever. No, I think it's a Chevy. I don't remember what the heck it is. The old Roadster. Yeah, that's the one I wasn't really interested in. I don't do cars that vintage. There's your lineup of reoccurring castings, but now let's look at the new ones. I don't know what one to start with. All three of these new castings came from my friend, Diecast Car Guru, and in two different packages, too. And in the first package, I didn't know he was sending the Forester and the Honda E, and he wrote a nice little free on the side of it. So we're going to look at the Honda E. And, well, actually, before we do that, there's something I want to do. Because I think Matchbox did this on purpose. I have to grab these two releases out first. But first, you know, after I got this one from my friend, that was the first one I received. And I thought the Honda E was going to be very hard to find. It wasn't. The Honda E kind of became a peg warmer in my area. The Forester and the Hilux became really hard to find. But the E, you know, not a lot of people were into it. Which I was sad. And, well, when I get sad, I buy too many of them. So, of course, so this is what ended up happening. Yeah. I got a couple for customs, one to keep carded. Yeah. You know the drill. Let's crack this open. And of course, I told myself I wouldn't do a custom on it until I've actually got it out of the package, because I really want to feel it for the first time on video here. And I didn't want to take the customs out and look at those and then open this one. Here is the Honda E. And it does have an interior. Look, you can even see the steering wheel in there. I can see the steering wheel. It has an interior. But they just darkened the window. I don't know why. Maybe to make the roof black. I don't know. And when I get the Tomica one, I will do a comparison. I do get an Tomica one soon. But there's your front, I guess you could say grille. It's an electric car. I don't think it's much of a grille. But you can see the LED headlights, the Honda logo. You kind of see like the trim around it. Ooh. I don't know what those are, marker lights, turn signals or whatever. And this car does, it will exist in real life. I don't know if it's out now or if it will be. But you can see the mirrors, or, well, the lack of mirrors. You got these little nubs. Nubs. What these nubs are, they're cameras. So they record what's behind you. And it picks up on, I think, your dashboard or your, like, side cartridge on your door. And you just have to look at that and you can see what's behind you. So for people that don't trust cameras, this isn't the best car for you. But I mean, if you trust technology like that, I mean, there you go. My problem is that it could like lag behind a little bit, but you know, it's Honda. I have faith in Honda. And the taillights, Matchbox did an awesome job on those taillights. I love it. Honda logo again. The license plate looks horrible. We'll have to touch that up. But these are the wheels I don't like. And they look fine on here. Oh, they also painted that black up here. It looks kind of messy up here on the roof, honestly. You got like, oh yeah, I don't know. There's your Honda E. The roof is also part of the window. These pillars and all that. There's your Honda E. And what I think they did is they purposely released the CVCC and the hatchback in white. Because these are all 2021 releases. I think they all purposely did it in white. Because you put them together, you got past, present, future. Do I need to say any more? Oh, you will be saved for the Mix 4 video. But yeah, they definitely did that on purpose. And they also did it so the CVCC came out Mix 3. The 17 Civic Hatch came out in Mix 4. E in Mix 5. I don't know. That's not coincidence. Next up, Subaru Forester. I also bought a bunch of these. And also my Air. You've seen my Air. Let's open this. I've been dying to get this one in my fingers. And I do have plans to customize some of these. I have extras. And I will continue to buy extras because I love it. Actually, I only have one for a custom. I should have bought more while I could. There's your headlight details. They're okay. They look kind of odd to me. Well, maybe because it looks like it's bleeding. But there's your grille detail. It's a nice big Subaru logo. And I know Diecast Car Guru was enjoying these. He's a big Subaru fan himself. There's your grills down there. Yeah, this is just an awesome casting. So well done. You know, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Matchbox is in another golden age. We are in another golden age of Matchbox. With castings like this, the E, the Hilux, and what else? The Audi TT, the Bentley, the Plymouth Savoy, which I still have carded. I haven't opened it. Awesome castings. The MR2, the Bronco, the McLaren, the Benz. Yeah, I can go on. There's your post in the back. Everybody take a look at the big ugly post. I don't know what people's deal is with it. It doesn't bother me that much, but everybody else gets bothered. Taillights look amazing. Matchbox is really doing good with these decals. It's nice, legible Subaru Forester, or a Subaru badge. There's Forester right there. I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, Matchbox needs to make more Subarus. They have the license. They make all the Imprezas police cars, which is annoying. And there's your base. They make the Imprezas police cars, and we have the SVX. I don't know where that is. I don't know where mine SVX is. Oh, I have a carded one. I have the carded one. I don't know where my loose one went. It's around here somewhere. I say that about everything. But let's take a look at the final one. The final casting for this video. The Hilux. Oh, yeah. And when I get the Tomica one, I'll do a comparison. Like I said with the E. Oh, you know what? Well, the Forester's here. Hold on. Let's compare, because they're both 2019s. The Tomica and the Matchbox. I almost forgot. I swear, if this was downstairs, I'd be mad. The Tomica one, for reference, is 1/65th scale. So it's very close to 1/64. Almost dead on. And the Matchbox doesn't say. This comparison, of course, Tamikas are a little more expensive, so their details are going to be more refined, but I'm just looking at casting in general. Of course, the Matchbox one has a sunroof. Matchbox one is a tad longer than the Tamica. It's also taller, but I think that's because of the wheels. It is just a bit taller. It's the wheels, really. Not a big deal. Seems like the Matchbox on the taillights is a little more refined. Tamica taillights seem a little too big. But overall, they compare very nicely. I really wish Matchbox didn't use these wheels on the Forester, though. Because they don't work. I think those wheels would have been a better fit. Because that's what they used on the package. And I plan to make a sport trim. And I'm going to use those wheels, but in black, for the sport trim. So, alright, Hilux time. I already almost cracked it. Man, this is gorgeous. I like that the grille is flat black too. That's a very nice detail. Of course, I think the bottom grille is too, yeah. It didn't cover very well. Headlights look good. Those headlights look amazing. Wow. Oh yeah, these are the wheels that should have been on the Forester. Look at that. Now, we don't get trucks like this in America. Well, we have the Ford Ranger. That's it. I know, Chevy actually has the S10 still alive. The S10 looks just like this. Isuzu has a truck that looks just like this. Mazda has a truck that looks just like this. They all copy each other at this point. Now, these trucks, I think they might be sold in Australia. We'll have to have someone down there to fact check me on that. But I know they're sold in a lot of, like, South Asian countries. I think these types of trucks are popular in India too. Is this still technically Asia over India? I mean, that's close. But look at the taillight details. You can see the LEDs in there. That looks awesome. It's Revo. Oh, Hilux, Toyota. You can see your taillight. And your, what is this, the trunk latch, or the tailgate latch. You know, half plastic, half done. I absolutely love this casting. I love all three of them. I love all these. So yeah, when we get the Tamica, Hilux, and Honda E, we'll do a comparison. I'm late to buying the Honda E too. I should have bought it, but I haven't. I'll buy it later. But that is it, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.